heightened tensions on the southern U.S. border as we learn about an incident last week in which Mexican soldiers briefly detained 2 American service members at gunpoint on the U.S. side of the border. Jeff Paul has more from Los Angeles.
John, military officials confirming the U.S. soldiers were conducting border support operations in an unmarked CBP vehicle. The incident happening 1 week ago in Clint, Texas, which is about 23 miles southeast of El Paso. They were stopped and questioned by 5 or 6 Mexican military members who thought they had crossed over. But in a statement, Northern Command says though they were south of the border fence, U.S. soldiers remained in U.S. territory north of the actual border. Throughout the incident, the U.S. soldiers followed all established procedures and protocols. We're also learning U.S. Customs and Border Protection has just awarded a contract to build soft-sided temporary facilities in El Paso and Donna, Texas. CBP says its processing facilities right now are at a breaking point. Officials are hoping the shelters help with the unprecedented number of families and unaccompanied children crossing the border each day. But those who live in those impacted border towns have mixed feelings about the shelters.
I think it's a good idea, because at least they don't, they're not on the street.
We can't accept everybody coming in seeking asylum as much as we want to. Tents are not going to stop asylum seekers. We need immigration reform.
The facilities are each expected to house up to 500 people and could be up and running May 1st. Meanwhile, in Las Cruces, New Mexico, the city is calling on volunteers to help. So far, the city says it's accepted and served around 1,300 asylum seekers and is expecting even more. It says around 230 migrants were just transferred from local shelters to Las Cruces High School.
The reason to bring them to Las Cruces High School is to give volunteers who've been working nonstop since this began a week ago today a much-needed break and an opportunity to reconstitute the shelters themselves.
And the FBI has just announced it arrested a man who was part of a group of private citizens detaining migrants at the border. 69-year-old Larry Mitchell Hopkins was arrested in New Mexico for being a felon in possession of a weapon. Federal agents say Hopkins and a group of so-called border militia vigilantes have been operating without the authority of the CBP. John.
All right, Jeff Paul. Jeff, thank you.